The intersection of ISO 27001 and GDPR, General Data Protection Regulation, is a crucial area of interest for many organizations striving to maintain both information security and data protection compliance. ISO 27001 is a widely recognized standard for information security management, while GDPR is a regulation enacted by the European Union to protect individuals' personal data and privacy. 1. What is the core objective of ISO 27001 and GDPR? ISO 27001 aims to ensure the confidentiality, integrity, and availability of information within an organization, while GDPR seeks to protect individuals' personal data and privacy rights. 2. How can ISO 27001 support GDPR compliance? ISO 27001 provides a systematic approach to managing information security, which can be leveraged to address many of the technical and organizational requirements stipulated by GDPR. 3. Is compliance with ISO 27001 equivalent to GDPR compliance? No, although there's a significant overlap, each has distinct requirements and compliance with one does not automatically mean compliance with the other. 4. Which GDPR requirements are covered by ISO 27001? Areas such as risk assessment, data encryption, and incident management are covered within the ISO 27001 framework, which are also crucial for GDPR compliance. 5. What are the penalties for non-compliance with GDPR? Non-compliance can result in fines up to 20 million or 4% of the annual worldwide turnover, whichever is higher. 6. How does GDPR define personal data? GDPR defines personal data as any information relating to an identified or identifiable natural person. 7. What is the role of a data protection officer, DPO, under GDPR? A DPO is responsible for ensuring that an organization processes personal data in compliance with GDPR requirements. 8. How should organizations handle data breaches under GDPR and ISO 27001? Both frameworks require prompt action in the event of a data breach, including assessing the impact, notifying relevant parties, and taking steps to prevent future breaches. 9. What is the significance of processing under GDPR? Processing refers to any operation performed on personal data, whether or not by automated means, including collection, use, recording, etc. 10. What are the rights of individuals under GDPR? Individuals have several rights under GDPR, including the right to access, rectify, erase, and object to the processing of their personal data. 11. How do ISO 27001 controls align with GDPR requirements? Many ISO 27001 controls are relevant for GDPR compliance, such as those related to risk assessment, data encryption, and incident management. 12. Are there any specific technologies required for GDPR compliance? GDPR does not prescribe specific technologies, but requires organizations to use appropriate technical and organizational measures to ensure data protection. 13. What is the scope of personal data under GDPR? The scope includes any information related to a natural person that can be used to directly or indirectly identify them. 14. How often should risk assessments be conducted under ISO 27001 and GDPR? Both frameworks recommend conducting risk assessments on a regular basis, although the exact frequency may vary based on the organization's size, complexity, and risk profile. 15. What is the difference between a data processor and a data controller under GDPR? A data controller determines the purposes and means of processing personal data, while a data processor processes personal data on behalf of the controller. 16. What are the documentation requirements under ISO 27001 and GDPR? Both require extensive documentation to demonstrate compliance, including policies, procedures, and records of processing activities.